when Kissinger was interviewed a year ago, I think I brought this up once before, and he called for peace. He was roundly condemned by the left, by the neocons, by the war hawks, and he hadn't been heard. He wasn't heard from for months after that. And then suddenly, when he wanted to be included at the, I think the G7 summit, and he knew he would be excluded, he suddenly came out in favor of war again. Because they said, Hank, unless you come out for war, you're not being invited to the parties. And we know Hank never wants to miss an opening. So where is he today, a guy like Kissinger? Do you know?
I think he's, there's no difference between him and most of the people inside Washington. Everybody wants to be on the A list for parties. If you're not part of the gang, if you don't sign on for the consensus, you're out. I mean, I don't know how many times I've had West Point classmates say, gosh, Doug, it's so bad. It's so awful. I said, what's wrong? You just don't get it. You're worried about all these things. They don't matter. You need to get back on the team.
In other words, you've been ostracized from your West Point classmates?
Well, from many of them and from the military in general, because, you got to be on the team. The team says this. Yeah. Get with the team. Look at all the ridiculous statements being made by Petraeus and Keane and others about the Ukrainians. Oh, the Ukrainians are wonderful. They're brilliant. They're killing thousands of Russians. The Russian army's falling apart. How many times have we heard that? How many times have we heard, well, this offensive the Ukrainians are launched is going to be devastating. They're mastering combined arms warfare. This is all nonsense, but that's the message. That's it. You want to be on the team? That's the song you sing.
I heard the same.
My answer is, I don't want to be on your team.
Thank you. Well, it's difficult being a party of one, but ultimately that's what it becomes. That's who you have to become to survive in this country today. You have to rely upon your own compass, based upon some lodestones other than that of the media industrial complex.